This is Laura with Intuitive Dreams, and welcome to the weekly forecast. For this, we will be getting messages from Michael and the Guardian Angels and your spirit team. So I will be getting what Michael wants people to work on, an affirmation or theme, and then we have beginning, middle, and end of the week. And as you can see, guys, I'm going to start hanging up stuff that, I'm like a little kid. I like to have fun. So I will get those calendars that has like every day you pop something open, you get a piece of candy or a pair of socks or whatever. I'm going to share with you guys my adventures as Christmas begins. And so I got the Star Wars Mandalorian. So yeah, I'm a big sci-fi person. So you'll see me, I'll share it with you guys what I get. And then I have a Harry Potter one that I will put up and share when it gets close to the 15 days and up. So let's go ahead, let's have fun and get started. All right, so we're just going to ask Archangel Michael to bless and protect this session, to bring his protective energy into next week, for everyone's guardian angels to bless and help them for their greatest good. And now they're requesting, the guardian angels are saying, for anyone watching, close your eyes and take a moment to ask for help. What do you need right now? And if you need to, you can pause this recording and just, they will be listening. And you can listen to this over and over and do it every day if you want, okay? Thank you, guardian angels, for helping me on my path. And for the people that like to work with color, bring in that light, they are bringing in a peach color. And they're showing me it coming in like a rays of a sun. And I feel this peach energy coming and filling the aura and energy. So you can ask your guardian angels to do this for you every day if you would like to. And they said that it helps people with inspiration. It helps people to feel more self-love. It helps people to feel more inspired. What I get also is that it could be different for, if you guys, obviously people follow a lot of different angel readers or tarot readers or whatever. But if you work with color, it can mean different things for different types of beings. And that's what they're giving me. They said opening your heart and sensitivity also. So if you work with your guardian angels and call them in, that's what they're requesting. Okay, and you can keep track of it and write it down, okay, and make sure that you do it every week. And then at the end of the week, write a journal entry and see, did I feel better? Did I feel more open? Was I more objective when someone came at me with harsh energy and I didn't take it personally? What they're reminding me is that as the holiday kicks in for December, that we will see a lot of people, the energy gets more frantic, things get more tense, and the people working in retail and restaurants and what have you, God bless you. Or whoever you believe in, bless you, because it can be rough. Okay, let's be patient and considerate to those people in those professions. Alrighty, so let's see what's our first card for Michael. This is what he wants people to pay attention to for the upcoming week. It's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. And sometimes this could be about us worrying about our family and how they're getting on, or our friends, or what's happening at our job, or the love environment. Take that downtime that you need. Have fun. The harder that you work this week, you better be playing, okay? Don't get so stressed out. Don't get caught up in your head. Don't allow scenarios to just run around in your head over and over. When you catch yourself doing that, stop and call in your spirit team, your guardian angels. Please help me. I'm just thinking about the same stuff over and over. It's not helping me. What I noticed, okay, you guys, when I do readings for people and they're just obsessed with a certain subject or person or what have you, or situation, it's like a gray ball of energy, and it gets bigger and bigger the more that you worry and things like that. Then if it stays there for a long period of time, okay, the more stress you have, it starts to integrate into your body in different areas, and then you start to get physical ailments. Okay, so be careful, manage your stress. Okay, the next card that we got from Michael is have no fear. And it says, fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings you hold back. So this may be the things you're not facing along those lines, or it may be just stuff coming at you from other people, their expectations, their judgments. So we're just ask Archangel Michael with his sword of light to cut away that fear or whatever may happen for us. You know, our projections of what we think a circumstance or outcome should be, or what other people, again, I get projecting onto us. Okay, so we can go both ways. Now let's get to our, I like to think of this as an affirmation or a card to think about. For this one, I'm going to be using how to be a wildflower. So for this one, I was kind of cleaning out my office area, and I was like, you know what? They're telling me to use this one today, so we're going to be using it. And it says, here's the back of the card. To unpathed waters, undreamed shores. So this is actually a Shakespeare quote. To unpathed waters, undreamed shores. I feel like this is, you know, take a chance, take a risk this week, apply for that job, you know, join a program that's going to help you to excel your life, or, you know, do something that you've always wanted to do, to try, you know, or, you know, do something that you've been hesitating on for yourself, your family, things of that nature. Something that you haven't done before, okay? Take that leap of faith, that chance, whatever. Who cares what everybody thinks? Who cares what's going on? I'm going to do what fits for me. Now, well, let's get into the cards for the beginning, middle, and end of the week. So we have another theme card to think about. And for this one, I just got this deck today, guys. So I may read some of the cards, some of the meaning of the cards for it. Guiding light. And this is the first time using it. Let's see what we get for our theme. Empathic overload. It is time for you to truly honor your highly sensitive nature. It is time for you to truly honor your highly sensitive nature. So what I'm seeing is, for those people, you know, we have those special, public service announcements from angels. Here's one of them. If you're somebody where you go to the movies and you tune into the characters and you cry and you just get really sucked up into the energy of everybody you encounter, it's time to really take charge of that. Okay, you're here on earth for a period of time. You don't want to be a recluse or hide out, or I don't want to go here because, oh my gosh, that energy is so horrible where I'm at. Like, I'll give you an example from me, guys. When I go into a restaurant and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, something's wrong here, I usually will leave. But if I'm with other people and I have to stay, I may bless it or try to clear it myself if I'm guided to. If they're like, Lori, go ahead and do this, then I'll do it, and I'll stay, and I'll feel the the energy leave. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit of the meaning of this one for you guys, so you can take it in. Empathic overload. So this may be also if people are grieving from loss, okay, and you're the empath of your family, or a loss of something else. You may take on or suck in their stuff, and then you may suffer more than everybody else. And what the angels are saying is, you're not doing anybody a favor by doing that. Everyone, because what happens is they're not healing properly from their own grief. It's like it will just keep coming back until they properly face it and work through it. And sometimes, you know, people will, they're bringing up drug use, okay? I know that recently certain substances are legal in different states, and people are really using it to numb themselves. And sometimes if you're doing it every once in a while, no big deal, okay? It's not that powerful every once in a while. If you're doing it every day, then you know there's something that you're trying to numb out in your life, okay? So for the people that are doing this type of stuff, journal about your feelings every day. Really face everything instead of using recreational substances if possible. Okay, see what's really going on there. Feel your feelings. Okay, so here's the meaning of empathic overload. Honor how you feel at all times and make concerted effort to distance yourself from harsh energies that overwhelm you. Now, what I get from the angels is that you could also put up a shield, a bubble of love around yourself and a bubble of love around the people, the place, the situation, so it doesn't affect you as harshly. Another thing too is that you tune out of the person and into your own frame, your own body and mind. Okay, I'm focusing on what I'm eating, what I'm wearing, what's going on around me. I'm just focusing on the moment around me, not on other people's feelings and all those different things. This could be world events and news, as well as anyone around you that does not honor your sensitive nature. Give yourself permission to become more selective of what you choose to engage in. Because of your sensitive nature, you can feel things that others can't. You don't need to justify this to anyone. You don't need to explain it. You are also not a victim to it. So that's what we're bringing up. You're not a victim to this. You are simply a highly tuned antenna. It only becomes a problem when you deny this aspect of who you are, when you continue to put yourself in situations that make you feel depleted, or when you ignore your guidance and allow yourself to stay in environments that are too harsh for you. Okay? Alrighty, so that's our main objective to pay attention to for this upcoming week. Our next card, it's a Boon, B-O-N-N. And it says, heaven is rushing in. So this is the beginning of the week, which I like to think of as Monday, Tuesday. Okay. Sometimes I've noticed that the cards can happen in different ways, differently for people. Okay. When you first look at the card or I talk about it, think about what does this mean for me? Listen to what I'm saying and then come to what you think, how the pieces of the puzzle fit for you. Okay. Because there's a lot of people getting meaning from this. Heaven is rushing in and showering you with blessings. Open your heart to receive. Now, with our sensitive folk here, we can have our heart closed, be protected, and then we're like, no, I'll give to you, and we're not allowing ourselves to receive enough. So that's always a reminder on this channel, guys. You can just state, I'm opening my heart to receive. I ask my higher self and my guardian angels, help me. I'm opening my heart to receive. And you can think of your heart as a flower and you're just opening it up. And this isn't about being weak. If I open my heart, it doesn't mean you're opening it to weakness or whatever. You're opening it up to just be your authentic self. You like me. If you don't, so what? I'm moving on. Another thing is you can see the truth better with people with an open heart. Like, oh, okay, I see what this person really feels about me. I'm not going to spend my time trying to be friends with them. Okay, so that's another way why opening your heart is important. And with relationships. Okay, so let's see what we get from the meaning of this one. So I'm just going to go in the book and see what we get also. Okay. Whatever you have been, I'll put this card up for you guys to ponder on. Whatever you have been asking for is on its way now. You are being blessed in every area of your life. This card is a symbol of good karma, good luck, and good fortune. But the angels want to stop me now and say, if you followed your guidance, okay? So that's your nudges or the symbols or signs that you get. For the people that get confused, is this really a sign or a symbol, or is it my imagination? Go with your first gut feeling, okay? First thing that happens. Take a moment to acknowledge all the good deeds you have done in your life. Spirit wants you to know that it is as if you have the invisible savings account that is accruing interest. This is exactly what is happening with you on an energetic level. Blessings are all around you now. And what the angels are saying is to see blessings. For the people that they want to... Sometimes we can't help this, okay? If you notice that you sometimes complain a lot, notice, okay, am I complaining more than I'm pointing out the good in my life? Then I have to switch that around, okay? I'm noticing what's really good in my life, and I'm sending all the complaints to heaven for transmutation and healing. Heaven will help me with it. That way, it's like not a Murphy's Law, you know, where you're not attracting stuff you don't want in your love life, in your family, especially your job. You know, sometimes we complain a lot. For people that are working right now, complaining about a lot of things in our job, or we're gathering with others. You know, so I'm pointing out my teachers now. I know there are a couple teachers that watch this. You guys can gather in groups and talk about stuff that's going on, and then it builds up this big ball of gray energy, and it doesn't help stuff to resolve. So think about, what could I do to make a better solution? Or maybe I don't engage in it with them, or I'm praying about it, or I'm sending energy to it, or I'm focusing on the opposite of what I'm usually doing because I'm noticing the situation's not getting better. Alrighty, so the next one here, for this is the middle of the week, so Wednesday, Thursday, that's what I like to think of it as. Life force energy. It is time to engage in activities that rejuvenate your mind, body, and soul. So what I get is, if you wait, you know, a lot of people like to wait for Friday, or they're living for Friday. When Friday comes, I'm going to go out to dinner with my friends and have fun. I'm going to do this, that, and the other over the weekend, okay? You need to start living for Wednesday. Because I feel like the energy may be a little bit rough Monday and Tuesday. You know, Monday's always like the day you're like, oh, okay, it's Monday. Wednesday, maybe you need to, you know, do things that make you feel better about your day, okay? Especially, again, people that work, make sure that you are... You know, when I get home, I'm going to give myself Reiki while I'm laying down watching TV or whatever, okay? You know, I like to say, you know, with energy work, I'm attuned to Reiki, Kundalini. I do a bunch of stuff with the angels. It doesn't have to be a big ritual, guys, okay? Because people get out of doing energy work because, okay, I got to do this and that and the other. You can do it, lay down, watch TV, start your energy going, work on yourself, okay? Just... you know, go in your bedroom, put on the candles, listen to music, start the energy going, okay? 15 to 20 minutes, and then set the intention for it to go for hours, okay? All right, it's up to you guys. Now, everybody, for the people that do different types of energy work, it's all different for people, okay? But I've noticed that you can do anything with energy work. The rules, you know, like what we learn, like what I learned about Reiki, I learned over time. It just became my own thing, and I did what worked for me. Okay, so here we go. Life force energy. So listen to this one, take what fits for you. Are you feeling like life circumstances are taking a toll on your energy or physical and emotional well-being? It is time to restore your mind, body, and soul through experiences that add to your life force energy, and cut back on things that drain you. You may be overly expending your energy on stressful or upsetting situations and people who demand a lot of your time and energy. So what I get here, I heard the word boundaries. The card also comes to you because as a giver type personality, you often overly give and forget to replenish yourself. Life force energy is a chi that flows through you and keeps you healthy, whole, and vibrant. All right, so let's get to the end of the week. Friday on through the weekend, we have freedom of choice. Your choices are yours to make. Don't allow others to make choices for you. And I was actually, it kind of reminds me of something I was watching. If you guys are with someone who has a very dominant personality, or that things always got to be their way, I would say make choices for yourself ahead of time. Okay, they're going to do this. I already know they're planning that. What do I want to do? I'm going to decide what I want instead of just going along with the crowd. Maybe I need to step back from what my family or friends are doing and just be me, Freedom of choice. No matter what's going on in the world, your mind is free. Remember that, okay? So let's get, what I'm also getting is, you don't have to do everything that, again, they're telling me, your family may do other stuff, things of that nature. It's time for you to maybe step back, or help your family members. This is for people in big families, things like that. Help your family members to have more independence. Okay, freedom of choice. And then after this, I'm going to go ahead and stop. And I just wanted to mention, guys, that I am starting to do the sales. I have my website and Etsy at 30% off right now. This is going to go all through December because I love you guys and I appreciate you. You get to choose how you feel, what you do, and what you believe. That is what makes life so exciting. When you give your power away to others by allowing them to make those choices for you, you give up the right to paint your own canvas. You put down your brushes and allow others to paint your picture of life for you. When you do this, you literally numb a portion of your senses. You no longer have the zest for life that you once had. In essence, you turn out the light from within that makes you shine so brightly. If life is feeling bleak and you feel like you have lost the part of who you are, then you may be giving other people permission to live your life for you. So this could also involve people pleasing and things of that nature too. I am getting, maybe it's time to do a retreat or to go, I'm going to take a break on the weekend with my friends or something, or just get out of town, or, nobody bother me. I'm going in my room. Whatever you need. Okay. I do get that it may be important. Again, they're telling me for people with family or people that are dependent on others, to help them to be more independent, that you can help to change the behavior over time. Like if someone is, their behaviors are set in stone, you can a little bit at a time give them a little more freedom, give them some goals, give them some objectives, give them some training. I feel like that is everything, guys. So let's go ahead and have a good week.